Joining me right now from parts unknown is my friend John Catsimatidis. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Sid. I've been listening to you. You are the, what do you call it? You're the afternoon show in Greece. And Frank Morano was the morning show. And I had Curtis as the morning show on Saturdays and Sundays. But it's good. By the way, we hit a new high. As of last month, Doug Kilzer tells me that we are in 177 countries.
Wow.
So, that's
so
the good news.
We added 4 more countries. We're at 173. You know, it's interesting you say on the afternoon show right now, because when I go back to Israel in October, it's the same thing. They're 7 hours ahead. So my 6 a.m. start here in New York is actually a 1 p.m. start in Israel. What is the time difference in Greece?
Well, 7 hours.
Same thing.
We are here. We're close to Israel. I mean, we're doing the Dodecanese Islands. We did about 6 islands on our boat in the last 7 days.
Wow.
And I tell you, the food is good. The sun is great. The people are great. And we go island to island, and they love Americans, and they just they make you feel good that you're here.
Everybody loves Greece. Everybody I talk to, they always tell me the best resort destination is Greece. So when you go back there, John, and of course you lived in New York for a very, very long time, your mom and dad moving you here to Harlem as a little boy, but you're a good man. You don't forget your roots. You go back to Greece all the time. When you go back to
kids,
your kids,
because I wanted to know where their grandfather and grandmothers were from.
I love that. So when you go back with Margot and the kids, do people know you in the streets? They know who you are?
Yeah, they even know me on other islands.
Wow. That's got to be so cool, no, John? And I know you sent me a picture today, and you're on the boat, and you went by a lighthouse and some other places.
That was the lighthouse my dad worked on for 17 years. He worked for the Italian government to earn some lira to be able to feed his 3 sisters and his mother. And I wanted my daughter, Andrea, and my son, John Jr., to see 17 years by himself on this piece of rock.
So you guys are all together. It's you, Margot, and the kids, right?
Yeah, we have a group of people. We have a few friends. We have another host from WABC on with us.
Awesome. That's awesome.
And we're I like to travel with people, and it's really, really, you need to spend your time, because I don't know if I'm coming or going, daylight or nighttime. I try to live on New York time, but on both sides.
No, you deserve it, man. Your days here are loaded. You get here early in the morning, you're up all night listening to Frank and Curtis, and then, you listen to me, and then you come in and work till all hours of the evening. You deserve to enjoy this time. It's such a beautiful place with your family. But I said to you, John, I can snap my fingers right now. I could just snap my fingers, John Catsimatidis, and move you from Greece to Chicago. What would you say?
Yes. Well, I don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of turmoil in Chicago, I've been told. And we're the only channel we get from the American news channels is one I've never heard of. We watched Trump the other night on it, and CNN. Yep, that's the only other channel you get.
Yeah,
and I still don't know. Kamala Harris, and I have nothing against her, but the fact is, I'm not sure she's not qualified to run this country. And, I'm not sure she's qualified to run one of our smallest companies. But the facts are the facts.
Yeah.
All these CEOs that are giving them money to the Democratic Party, you scratch your head and say, would you hire her to run one of your divisions?
No. I wouldn't.
And the answer is no. She might be a nice lady. She might do certain things well, but she's not to run a $7 trillion company, which is the United States of America.
But you got to give the Democrats credit, John, because everything you just said is true. she is really not ready for this position. She's just not. Doesn't make her a horrible person, which, by the way, she may be a horrible person. Some of her stances on Israel, other things I can't stand, but she's not. But look at this, what this party does, what they made her out to be the last couple of weeks, where she's now surged ahead of Trump in some of these polls, what they're going to do the next 4 days in Chicago. The one thing they do very well, the Democrats, is they choreograph it very well. Yes?
They use sayings and they choreograph it very well. It's like they're choreographing Inflation Reduction Act. Right. It had nothing to do with inflation reduction.
Right. Nothing.
But they make up names. It's crazy. And I still don't think, I still don't think she's going to do that debate. It's been 29 days since she has been promoted, and she hasn't done a press conference.
Nope.
She hasn't answered any questions to the to any reporters.
Nope.
So how are they going to do a press conference? How are they going to do a debate? They're going to find a way to blame Trump and not do it or something.
Oh, God. No, you may be right. It would be terrible because that's going to be the opportunity for Donald Trump to really expose this lady as being in way over her head. So you may be right, but that'll be hugely disappointing because Trump will kill her. You know he's going to kill her. He's going to kill her.
I don't think they're going to give Trump the opportunity because they know that too. They're not that dumb.
Yeah. No, I know. And two of our leaders.
We thought in 2020 we thought that Trump was a zillion points ahead of Biden because they were hiding him in the basement. He had 40,000 people, and when Joe Biden came out, he had 12 people. Well, it was purposely done like that. And they outsmarted all the Republicans.
They're doing it again. Same thing. So on the way out here, John, two of our fearless leaders in our city and state, our Mayor Eric Adams and our Governor Kathy Hochul, they're on their way to, oh, by the way, talking about Hochul. All right, John, come on. You got to talk to me honestly here. You are Mr. D'Agostino's. You're Mr. Gristides, right? You provide New Yorkers with a very, very, very important service. And we know how pricey all these items have become. What about Hochul's new war on people like you?
Well, let me tell you, Sid, I think Governor Hochul has to look at the facts. All the Rite Aids have closed in New York City. All the Walgreens are closing left and right. CVS's are closing. CVS announced, was it Walgreens or CVS? They're going to close 2,300 stores.
CVS, yeah.
Out of their 7,500.
Yeah.
And all the Dwayne Reeds are closing. We keep the stuff locked up so nobody could buy it or nobody could steal it. And there's things we're making money. I would say come in and audit us, but pay us the money we're losing when we show you we're losing money.
I agree. That is genius. She won't do that, of course, but that is genius. So when you come,
welcome to. Of course. Anybody from the state is welcome to come and audit. Absolutely.
So when are you coming back?
I am coming back soon, and I would say we're on the island of Kos right now, Kos, where we're going to go see a Hippocrates tree where medicine was discovered a few thousand years ago.
It really started right there. Medicine really started right there, John, right there.
Yeah, medicine started on the island of Kos. And, Margot just walked into the... Margot, say hello, Sid.
Hey, Sid, how you doing?
Hi, Margot. How are you, sweetheart? Well, it sounds like you guys are having such a good time. And I'm going to say this, John, Margot, good to talk to you, too, that if you guys are having a good time right now on that boat in Greece, just imagine, John, the good time we're all going to have spending it together coming up on September the 6th. How big is that night going to be?
Well, that's going to be a super gala and standing room only. We're starting to sell standing room only tickets.
Wow.
And it's going to be a great gala. We're going to honor Tony Orlando, Cousin Brucey, chairman of the board, and all the spectacular hosts we have. and it'll be a special night.
It always is every year at Cipriani's, and I'm really looking forward to this year, too. So, John, you, Margot, and your beautiful kids, be safe. Continue to enjoy. That's a great trip. It's great the kids get a chance to see how your mom and dad, where they grew up and all the things that they did, and get home safely. We love you, John. Thank you so much.
We love you, too. We'll see you in a few days.
All right. Sounds good. There he is, folks. The boss, John Catsimatidis. What a great guy. Katz and Cosby, 5 o'clock every weekday afternoon on the Katz Round Table, 8 a.m. every Sunday.